Hey guys, I'm back. I think this is my second post-surgery video. I got some limited use of my arm back. Look at that. I am on what we used to describe in the military as light duty. Not allowed to do much with it, but I can move it around, which is cool. But ClubTac has just arrived. For those of you asking about Shit Hits the Fan, I just got the shipping notification like yesterday, I think. So we got about 5 days till that gets here. It's Saturday now. So once again, the September mystery box will not arrive in September for us to look at, but it's on the way. Hey, look, you got Tato's Chicken in the corner for you to look at. That's pretty cool. So I don't have my shout-out list and everything right now, but we'll get back to that next time. I am in a little bit of pain, so I want to get this going. So let's take a look at what ClubTac has for us in the premium box for September 2018. Going to be unboxing with the Schwartz designed, Millet produced, mass drop sold Perpetua. I like this so much, I just bought another one. They had another drop on mass drop, and I think it's over right now. But they will be introducing they'll be having another drop in a few months. But I really love this knife. So let's just cut right in to the most secure monthly box in the world. Okay. I guess once again they have stopped going with the prices for some odd reason. And this is a heavy box too, by the way. But I'm a little disappointed that they don't do the prices anymore. That to me is a little sketchy. Little sketchy. And I also don't see a month on here anymore. And that might be because of the way they do their kind of revolving stock deal, but still. So let's see, what do we got? We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items in the box. So I guess we've got some more of those bonus items going on. Okay, so we are just going to go straight down the list, I guess. We're going to start with the Camp Kitchen Mess Kit, which is actually a useful item to have. Let's see, so what do we got in here? We've got a pot, a frying pan, pan cover, 2 bowls, soup spoon, bamboo handle, spoon, a cleaning loofah, how fluffy, a nylon bag, a folding stainless spork, which is a free bonus. Okay, let's see. This is a useful item. I don't think it's any different than some of these similar things that we've seen in any of the boxes that we've gotten before, but it does include a few extra items, which is kind of cool. So let's see, what do we do with this? We squeeze it, we open it up. So it actually does include, you know, some of these little utensils. Usually when you get one of these kits, it's basically, this is what you get, and that's about it. This is cool that they give you the little spork, they give you the cleaning loofah. Actually, that's kind of funny. You get your little bamboo spoon, you get your bowls. See, now I wish I had a price associated with this, because I think this is kind of a cool little set, little camping cooking set. This, I think, would make a great addition to our bug out bag we're putting together for the big giveaway. I think this is a very kind of complete camping cooking set with your bowls, with your spoon, your big ladle, with your cleaning loofah. I'm going to keep making fun of that. With your folding spork. It would be nice if they gave you 2, though. They give you 2 bowls, 2 people to eat, unless it's just to prepare 2 meals, right? But, you know, if you got like 2 sporks, 1 for each of you, 1 for each bowl, but still, it's a free bonus item. So how exactly do we just force? There we go. Okay. You know, to me, this is more of a complete set for like the whole meal than I've seen in a lot of boxes. I like this because of all the extras. That's actually pretty cool. So I'm going to put this one in the like it pile, not just because it's useful to have, and saves me the trouble of going out and putting something else together for the bug out bag. Yay, happy. But it's really cool that it comes with these extras, even though they're just little things. It kind of makes this more of a complete kit. In quite a few boxes, I think we've got 3 or 4 sets like this that are just the pot, the pan, and the lid without anything else that comes in it. So I think this is a pretty cool. Oh, and some of them don't even come with this, you know, this little bag to hold it all together. So I think this is a cool set and better than a lot of the other ones we've seen. So this can be an I like it item. It's nice to start off a box with an I like it, like right out of the gate. That's cool. I just would love to know how much they say the value of it is. All right, let's move on to the Bravo 8 Molly ID pouch. Man, this would be so cool if I was still active duty. Because like I've said before, whenever we're deployed, we always, our kind of main area is always a very secured site where you have a line badge to get in. So always have to, oh, that's cool. Always have to display, you know, your ID and then your secure area badge whenever, you know, so whenever we go into our compound. And then there's various other, how do I describe this? We always have a restricted area badge with different numbers and colors that say what areas and what information you have access to. And this would be great if I was still active duty. And I could just display this while deployed. And since it's Molly, PALS, whatever you want to call it, sweet. I could just put this on my gear somewhere or on a lanyard. What we usually do is make a 550 cord, a P-cord lanyard, and attach it to the uniform, the upper collar, you know, button closure that's never actually closed, and we connect it to there and then just keep it in one of those top pockets and take it in and out. But this would be, you know, you could do that with this, or you could just, you know, connect this to some gear and put it on. This is actually a cool little item, and I like the color. And then on the flip side, it's got pockets for other stuff. Nice little pen pocket. I actually do like this thing. This is pretty cool. Again, though, I don't know what they're charging for. God, I need the values to know if it's like a good deal or not. I like this though. This is pretty cool, especially if, you know, one of the sentries or gate guards wants to like further inspect your ID and run it under some kind of, you know, UV light or whatever. You just hand it over. So this is, you know, a cool little item. Actually, it would make a nice, you know, front pocket wallet, actually, now that I know what a front pocket wallet is. But I'm going to put this in the I like it pile because it's useful. I like the color of it. I got one that's black recently in another package. I know that's like a minor consideration, but this goes with my gear a little bit too. And removable lanyard, so, you know, you can just... Anyway, it's a good, useful thing, especially if you work in an area where you got to carry your ID around all the time. So this is going to go in I like it. This is a good, useful... I like this thing. Let's see, what's next? Legacy side. Legacy side. So I'm guessing this is probably legacy side. This is heavy. I'm never a big fan of these things. Might make this with dinner tonight just to test it out, though. I don't know. Again, it's the price on it. I'm gonna put this in meh, just because you know, I'm never a fan of them. Never, ever, ever. There are other food choices that I would prefer, but I know a lot of you guys do like these kind of dehydrated things. It does go well with our little camping stove. Camping, you know, pot set. But put this one in meh. Next, we've got a combat card. I hate these things. I know some of you guys out there really like these little things. I just have never found a lot of good use for this kind of stuff. This one looks interesting a little bit more than some others. They got some interesting things. They got a letter opener over here, a box opener, little screwdriver, I guess wrenches on the outside, which is interesting. Can opener, another little screwdriver, a peeler. Let's see what else. Bottle opener, little inch ruler, another screwdriver, another little screwdriver, cell phone stand, insert card. I don't know what that means really. Cell phone stand, insert card. I don't get it. I don't honestly just don't get what that means right there. I don't know, something about this. I like the letter opener. I like the wrenches on the side. I'm tossing and turning between man, don't like it. I'm not sure really. I'm feeling charitable today. I'm recovering from surgery. I don't know. What do you guys think? This cell phone stand, I don't understand. Insert card. What card do we insert? What does that mean? There's no instructions on here at all. I don't get it. I'm gonna put it in don't like it. Just because as an item, especially once again with no price, what are they saying this thing's worth? This is gonna go in don't like it. It might have some interesting uses, but don't like it. Gonna go don't like it. But I'm curious what you guys are gonna think of this and where you would put it in your lineup. Let me move the piles a little bit, make some room. Don't like it. You guys see that? Don't like it. Can you guys see this? Yeah, okay. All right, what's next? Member Choice Tech Mat. Well, I guess that's this little guy right here. But, oh, this is big. Oh, this is very big. This is cool. I will have uses for this. Now, it's long. You guys can't even see it, can you? It's long. It's all about the Automat Collision Call. I like tack mats because I use them a lot. A great way to put parts. Usually they don't roll all around. This one is pretty long. I wish it was a little bit wider too, to kind of fit with, you know, the length of it. But I guess this is for working on, you know, I don't know, something long. It's cool though. I like it. You can get, basically it's like a real, like I said, it's like a real big mouse pad. But you can do a lot of, like, I mean, when I'm disassembling stuff, when I'm preparing to reassemble stuff, I use them for just so much stuff. Like, these are really, really good to have. And this one, being the length it is, means that I can't even get it all in one camera shot. But you can put a whole lot of stuff on here and separate it all out. And I see a lot of these with AR-15 stuff on it, or Glocks, or whatever, but I really don't see a lot with AKs on it. Maybe that's just me, but that's pretty cool. I like that. Take that to the shop, put it on my little area where I work. Little interesting history fact. The AK was designed by a Soviet tank sergeant who was wounded and injured and didn't want to just sit around doing nothing, so he designed a rifle. Yeah, cool. I like this. It's not very fancy, you know. It's not something you're going to take out in the field with you, but for in the workshop, it has some cool uses. Put that in like it. Oh, last item we have over here, as that Cessna flies by, is dive light. That's all it says. It says the dive light of dive lights. Ooh, specifically made with Navy SEAL mentality in mind. All right, up to 100 meters submersible. I've never looked at the back of these cards really, but it just so happens that I turned it over. 5 modes. It looks like I'm going to have to do an actual, test on this flashlight too. So let's take a look. This is what's so heavy in the box. This is a heavy, heavy light. Let's see. All right, and the user's manual. Let's see. So we got some extra O-rings. We have, wow. Okay, we got a battery charger. It's got that soft touch feel. I like it. We have 2 big batteries, 26 650s. Then we have the light itself. This is a monster of a light. Holy cow. I don't know, is that a good thing? You could beat somebody to death with this thing. Holy shit. This is a billy club if you don't want to use it as a light. So 3 big LEDs in there. I cannot tell you how heavy this thing actually is. I also cannot figure out how you turn it on and off. Let's see. TAC 5 and Bravo 8, companies that are often in ClubTac, tend to I guess we'll say, overvalue the stuff on their websites. So now how do we turn it on? Conductive switch on the surface of the light body tube. Slightly Tube body slightly clockwise rotation can open the light. Inverse clock turnoff. What? What does that mean? Oh, it's on. I didn't even realize. It's on. So it looks like every time we do this, it switches the modes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a whole flashlight test on this. But this is a big monster of a light. I mean, it's heavy. It is not the kind of thing you want to carry around. This is not an EDC light. Unless you're also looking for a club you can beat the nearest individual to death with. I will put in text the actual weight of this thing. And here's what it has. But I'm sure it's bright with like all of those. Yeah. So high mode is 3,000 lumens. Middle mode is 1500, low is 300. The low mode is 300 lumens. Strobe, it doesn't really say. And then SOS, but I mean it's all machined aluminum. Ooh, all machined aluminum. I'm seeing shop project right here. It certainly feels, you know, tough. I would love an actual on-off switch instead of having to rotate that handle around, though. Wouldn't that be a novel idea? But, you know, so provisionally, I'm going to provisionally like this until I do a whole flashlight test. Just because super bright, waterproof to 100 meters, you never know when that could come into play. Had the latest hurricane roll into town with flooding and stuff. Wouldn't it be great to have a super high power waterproof flashlight for something like that? I'm going to keep highlighting this with no actual prices on here. I don't know, you know, what they're saying this is worth or anything. That makes me nuts. So, yeah. But now we've got a couple items that are not on the list, which are just like bonus items. So, we've got ClubTac playing cards, which have been in here before. And I know that these bonus items, they do based on kind of member requests. I don't want to cut the cards, I just want to cut into the package. Gotta be careful there. But these are what people have requested. So, big old billboard for ClubTac right there. And they are just cards. And we've gotten this before, and I've said, you know, shouldn't the Joker be the second lieutenant? But what else? So, little pack of playing cards. Take them with you. Put them in a bug-out bag for, you know, entertainment. We've got a little package of emergency matches. These are always good to have no matter what. And waterproof matches in a little waterproof container with a striker. And then these things are always cool. I guess they just produced a whole, oh, it's the bonus, babe. They produced a whole mess of these. People really either love these or hate these. I actually have seen somebody use one of these once at the shop. My sister-in-law, I had one of these in my bag, and she has an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone, but I had one of the chargers, like one for each, and her phone was dead, and I just gave her one of these, and it worked, and she was able to get through the rest of the day with it, so it's pretty cool. So you've got 2 Android ones and 2 iPhone ones, and I think that I will throw one of these in the bug-out bag for, you know, when we find out who the winner is, find out what kind of phone they have. We'll give them one of these, but also the rest of them will go in the actual giveaway as items, each individual one, because these are, I mean, these are really good to have. Great emergency items to just keep around, whatever. So, like, as bonus items, this is really cool. So I'm happy with this. So I won't put these items like in like it or don't like it piles because they're not really part of the box. They are just freebies. Really good freebies to have though. Kind of wish they'd send the bonus babe in some of the boxes. But let's see. So what do we got? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 like it's. a meh, and a don't like it. And then we've got, I mean, if you want to count this as one bonus item or 4 bonus items, well, good dude, it's 4 separate items. 4, 5, 6 bonus items. That's not bad. So this is actually a pretty good month for ClubTac as it goes. Some of you might disagree with the tack mat. Say, I don't know. It depends. Like, if you have good uses for the tack mat, I guess that really kind of steers how you feel about it. I can use that a lot, which is why it's in the like it pile. I have a lot of good use for a mat like that. But I'm really curious. I am going to do a whole separate, my standard flashlight test on that dive light, and that just might end up a giveaway item after I do some fancy stuff to it in the shop. We'll see about that, and after we do the whole test vid to see how it performs. So there we go, September. This is actually, I think, some of the stuff we've gotten in ClubTac before has been a lot more meh than this. I think that these are some actual useful, good items. Maybe not the fanciest and most exciting, but sometimes it's not just exciting items. Sometimes it's just like, are they useful? Are they usable? And are they worth getting? And I think that these ones pretty much are. So your thoughts, guys. What do you think of this month? Cool? Yes? No? I know that ClubTac tends to be one of the most polarizing kind of subscriptions. And that's sort of why I keep it up, just because it spurs the most discussion in the comments. There's some, every once in a while, there's such a great gem of an item that comes in it. But we have some of the best debates in the comment section about what comes in this box. I love it. And there really is some cool stuff. There's some hokey stuff, but there's some really cool stuff that comes in this box sometimes. So definitely a cool box to unbox for y'all. So guys, I just want to say, if you have not checked out the Discord server that the Golden Atlas has set up for us, it's pretty cool. It's been a good opportunity to chat with some people and to talk about some cool stuff. The link is in the video description. You really ought to check it out. It's I didn't know what Discord was because I'm not a big gamer, but it's really cool. And he's really worked really hard. I'm gonna put together something special for him. And he works hard at it every day, kind of adminning and moderating. Sorry, that whole thing. So if you want to connect with some other people that enjoy the channel and you want to kind of, I'm on it as much, as much as I remember to go on it and stuff, and it's just a cool place to discuss things and share some info. And he's got a bunch of different individual channels on there, so definitely check that out. I have changed around the Patreon reward system a little bit, because someone complained about something, but still, you get your bonus entries for giveaways. That is still a thing, but everybody at every level now gets kind of a not so much giveaway, but free stuff. We'll say free stuff. But check out the link to the Patreon page. Also, links to my emails, to my Facebook. I should probably put a link to my Instagram in there, but I'm on Instagram. But any way you want to get in touch with me, it's in there. Okay, so I have another video I want to do today, and it's something really different, and I think it's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I am able to do that video with my shoulder, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to get to that. In the meantime, as always, I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are all absolutely awesome. And I will be back real soon.